right for this franchise.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Holiday. Some solid defense from Ayton.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Ayton sets the pick for Lee. He feeds it to Ayton. Takes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 13.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Holiday with the three. Dallas, no good that time either. Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Craig with a screen on Green. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From 18 feet away, jump shot is good. Booker's got 6.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And that one's good. Hardy.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Terrence Ross comes in for T.J. Warren. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And Paul subbed in for Lee. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Kyrie Irving comes in for Justin Holiday. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. Outside for KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And the pass to Ayton. He kicks it to KD. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Over Irving. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
To the paint. Here's Irving. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Ball outside. Ayton in the corner. The tray. Another three for Phoenix.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Right side Irving. Gets it to fall from the right block. Irving's got 5.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
That one drops for him.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
The drive by Doncic. Yep, that one goes. 5 points in the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Outside, KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. Three seconds left. Off target at the rim. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Suns on top as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter running. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd.
Shooting for Dallas.
They've got Reggie Bullock, Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And you look at all the things Doncic could do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
There's the screen. The 3 for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Durant sets a screen for Paul. Outside, KD. And Durant gets double-teamed. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 12.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Here's Paul. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell. Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Hardaway's checked in for Green.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And Phoenix has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. He's got 9.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Doncic outside. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
And the Suns call time. Wood, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Suns leading by 14. Pass to Okogie. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons. And it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. And they're spending more energy at that end of the floor. And that's essential for any elite team.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Durant. KD against Doncic. Irving from long range. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Outside for Durant. Fades. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Irving, and Durant sends it back. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. And Booker kicks to Durant. Back to Booker. Wide open. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo is checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Kevin Durant. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Justin Holiday comes in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Baseline try, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns leading by 16. Payne looking around. Booker outside. That one, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Passes it to Hardy. Here's Wood. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebounded by Hardaway. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And stolen by Payne. Booker against Holiday. They set the screen. Booker left side. Ambo trying to break free. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Now, here's Hardy. Puts up a three. And so it's Phoenix. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been... And let's take this opportunity now to show you... our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Landry Shamet is out there with Paul. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's KD in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Doncic, no good. Phoenix leading by 15. In the corner, Shamet with it. Ball looking over the floor. Ross on the wing. And the 3 off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic outside. Irving a screen on Ross. And it's Doncic missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
High arcing shot. Offensive rebound. Ayton, the pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Ayton kicks to Shamet. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, Green. Irving from long range. Offensive rebound. Phoenix leading by 15. Paul outside. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ayton, the pass to KD. Back to Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And that's 13 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Dallas calls timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Irving. Powell trying to free himself up. Irving, good.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Left side Durant. Stolen by Bullock. Green kicks to Doncic. Wants to get it to Powell and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Changes up. And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks trail by 13. From the baseline. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Booker against Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Booker, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The 10-footer. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Irving.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
6 on the shot clock. Paul dishes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Irving up top, defended by Booker. Unloads from 13. Again, Irving missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Inside. That's tipped. Crafty move. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Irving. The pass to Doncic. Lobbed up there for Powell.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Doncic against Paul. And Doncic gets it to go.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Pulls up on the wing, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. 43 seconds left in the game. Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. Good on the bucket.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Paul, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
On to Hardaway. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Bullock. No good from outside. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Chris Paul. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here is KD. So the Suns win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
I ain't even checking the scoreboard, I stopped at 4.